Let me start with this. Your brain, that squishy, weird-looking organ in your head, is doing a billion things right now without you even trying. You're not thinking about blinking, breathing, balancing your body, or even the fact that your brain is processing this sentence while also managing your heartbeat. And we just got started. So today, I'm hitting you with 10 absolutely mind-blowing facts about the human brain. These are the kinds of facts that'll make you pause mid-scroll and say, wait. Seriously? Let's go? Fact 1. Your brain is sometimes more active when you're asleep than when you're awake. Yeah. Let that one simmer. You'd think sleeping would be like switching your brain off, but it's the opposite. During certain sleep stages, especially REM sleep, your brain fires like crazy. It's replaying memories, processing emotions, and literally cleaning itself. There's a system in the brain called the glymphatic system that kicks into gear while you sleep and clears out toxic waste. So next time someone says, sleep is for the weak, tell them no, it's for the brilliant. Fact 2. Your brain can generate electricity strong enough to power a small light bulb. You've probably heard that the brain runs on electricity, but did you know that it can actually produce around 20 watts of power? That's enough to power a little desk lamp. Of course, don't try to hook your forehead to a light socket, not how that works. But it's wild to think that all those thoughts, emotions, and ideas are basically little electrical storms happening in your head 24/7. Fact 3. Your brain has no pain receptors, so it can't feel pain. You could poke the brain directly, and it wouldn't feel a thing. That's actually how brain surgeons can operate on conscious patients during procedures. The person stays awake, sometimes even talking, while the surgeon maps out areas of the brain in real time. But here's the twist. While your brain doesn't feel pain, it's the reason you feel all pain. It's like the control center with no alarm system of its own. Fact 4. The brain's storage capacity is basically unlimited. There's no set limit to how much your brain can hold. Some scientists estimate the brain can store around 2.5 petabytes of data. That's about 3 million hours of TV shows. So yeah, technically you could memorize every episode of every show ever made, if you knew how to recall it. The challenge isn't storage, it's access. Memory isn't about how much you know, it's how easily you can get to it. Fact 5. You have more brain cells in your gut than in a cat's brain. Not even joking. Your digestive system has over 100 million neurons, sometimes called the second brain. That's why you get gut feelings. It's why stress messes with your stomach. And it's why scientists are now studying the gut-brain axis to understand anxiety, mood, and even decision-making. Basically, your stomach has opinions. Respect it. Fact 6. The human brain can rewire itself at any age. This is called neuroplasticity. It's your brain's ability to adapt, rewire, and form new pathways, whether you're 7 or 70. If you learn to juggle, speak a new language, or play piano for the first time, your brain literally reshapes itself to get better at it. That whole, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, thing? Outdated. Your brain is constantly updating itself. Like a never-ending software upgrade, minus the annoying loading bar. Fact 7. Multitasking is a myth. Your brain just switches really fast. You might think you're multitasking when you scroll TikTok, reply to a message, and kind of watch Netflix. But your brain isn't doing everything at once, it's rapidly switching between tasks. And every switch burns a little brain fuel and increases errors. That's why deep focus, or single tasking, is way more efficient. Multitasking is like trying to have 3 conversations at once. Someone's gonna get ignored. Fact 8. You hallucinate every time you dream, and it's totally normal. Dreams are literally hallucinations. You see things that aren't there. You believe stories that make no sense. You might fly through a watermelon cloud or argue with a giraffe about taxes, and none of it feels weird while it's happening. Your brain creates entire worlds while your eyes are shut. And sometimes, it even uses real faces, faces of people you've seen but don't remember. Like that one guy you passed once at the grocery store 5 years ago? Yeah. He could star in your dream. Fact 9. Your brain starts slowing down long before you realize it, unless you train it. Mental sharpness actually peaks somewhere around your late 20s. After that, your processing speed starts to dip a bit. But here's the kicker. You can fight that decline by challenging your brain, learning new things, solving puzzles, changing routines. It's like going to the gym, but for your thoughts. If you don't use it, you start to lose it. But if you keep pushing it, your brain stays sharper, longer. Fact 10. Your brain is you, but you are not your brain. Alright, this one's a little philosophical. Your brain stores your memories, your thoughts, your fears, your dreams, basically your whole identity. But you can also observe your own thoughts. You can notice when you're angry. You can choose not to act on a feeling. So in a weird way, you use your brain, but you're also more than it. It's your operating system, but you're the one steering the ship. Okay. Which of these facts blew your mind the most? Was it the petabyte storage? The gut-brain connection? The fact that your brain dreams like a Hollywood director on vacation? Let me know in the comments, seriously, I love hearing what surprises you. And hey, if you learned something new, don't just think about liking this video. Actually hit the like button like your neurons depend on it. Subscribe if you want more wild science, fun facts, and brainy stuff that makes you sound smart at parties. And smash that notification bell like it's lighting up your cerebral cortex. Your brain is awesome. And so are you for watching this far. Catch you in the next one. Stay curious, stay sharp, and remember, you're the only person who's had full access to your brain since day one. Use it well.